it's looking like this is not going to be able to be a still video, where, I position the camera and I'm able to just speak freely. And why, might you wonder? Well, black women have been under an indoctrination and a silencing within our quote unquote communities and family structures, programmed to keep secrets. And so when those secrets are infiltrated, it can become a very dangerous thing. So certain verbiage I might not use, I might initialize, and there'll be a later time that I give the raw and uncut. So I have had a front row seat to the black male reckoning and curse for defiling the black divine feminine in his own children. The subway system reveals their hidden truth. After hours, you will see droves of predominantly black males in black sweats, hoodies, and yet flip-flops and or house shoes, face covering even if it is not cold. You see, underground, where you're sun deprived, black males become beastly. Maybe a curse from laying with cave women. So on any given night, you will find them laid out, full body on filthy train seats, riddled in their own feces and urine, in the fetal position, faces covered in shame. Other times, binge drinking, shooting up or smoking crack, age notwithstanding. On certain trains, such as in the Bronx and Brooklyn, cars aren't clean between trips, leading to stumbling upon ripe urine, smeared feces, and throw up. The things that I have seen are horrifically terrifying, traumatizing, and tragic, as if public transit has turned into the very same slave ships we came here on. In 2025, we are still cargo of the highest magnitude of human suffering. The beating of the black male recorded by law enforcement, which, if I'm not mistaken, was recorded in jail, was the closest thing to a public lynching. It was brutal, ritualistic, as well as an omen of what is returning. The thing is, black men like to play into patriarchy. I'm doing too much. Forgetting that, at least in this country, that they have never been constituted as human, much less men. Hence, voting against their own best interest, clearly unable to see the leaves from the trees, because you see, illegal immigrants will always have a native land upon which to return. We are the ones who will be forced to live with these policies and atrocities. I recall, almost as if it was yesterday, reading the comment section of Red Pill channels at the height of the pandemic. Black males were not only anticipating but wishing on the downfall of black women and children. Only now it's become their own reality. Only now it's become their own reality. If I chose to march for or defend anyone, it would be the homeless woman who was set on fire and burned alive by an illegal immigrant, which we have yet to hear one single mention of from any black male. As black women, we need to stay on code and never forget. Never forget who these males really are. Think back to BET Uncut. How they view and have treated us historically as sex slaves, mules, and mammies. No different from white society, and no matter how bad things get, we should always remember, word to my eye,